What's good, people? It's Tony the Savant back again. And before we get started, please like this video, share this video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content on the channel and going live. As well, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already joined the fam. Please do as we go live daily, drop content daily. Never gets boring over here on this platform. And lastly, but not least, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, as I am very intrigued as to what you all think about these topics we discuss. And very interested as well. So, thank y'all. Let's get right to the work as we are talking about the women's USA roster. This came around. Reviewed the men's roster, so I felt like it was only right that we do the women's as well. I'm gonna blow through this real quick, and I'm gonna start with Sabrina Ionescu, the one I deem as the real Steph Curry of the WNBA. Sabrina has broken records with the long ball, has been very serviceable to the New York Liberty with the long ball. Again, and she's the Steph Curry of the league to me right now. A lot of people a lot of people have given Caitlin Clark that title. But I feel like Sabrina is it. Sabrina's one of the top guards in the league right now. A big component of a championship team. Her and Stewie over there in New York. Um, I love her in the guard spot. You definitely can't have this Team USA team without her. Um, Napheesa Collier. Now, Napheesa, I forget what team she plays on. Y'all forgive me. But I have been watching a few of her games as of recently. She's a stout player. My thing with a lot of these players on this team is that I remember back when people were saying that Caitlin Clark should get a spot. I just don't see where she would fit on this team. You know what I mean? They got the guards. They got a couple of defenders. Of course, you got to have your bigs, but uh, Napheesa is another one of those. Hold on, let me look up real quick. What team Napheesa plays on because we'll let you know. I forget. I was just watching one of her games. I want to say, is she on the Dallas Swings? No. Let me see real quick. Sorry, y'all. Mean to hold up the show with this, but it's starting to bother me, and I forgot to put it in my notes. Napheesa plays for the Minnesota Lynx. That's right. I was watching her. I think they played the LA Sparks one game. And I think it was like the first game after Cameron Brink got injured, or right the game before Cameron Brink got injured, I believe. Yeah, I was watching. So anyway, sorry y'all. Napheesa is a bucket, 27 years old. Let me see what she's doing. Napheesa. Kahleah Lynx defeat. Sorry, I was reading this article. They just played today. Mystics beat the Minnesota Lynx. Excuse me, the Minnesota Lynx beat the Mystics 74-67. But anyway, Napheesa is, of course, a bucket. I love her game a lot. Definitely glad to have her on this team. Kelsey Plum is probably the best guard in the league. Right? No, she's up there though. And I'm kind of biased because I like the Aces. I like their big four really, with Chelsea Gray. Who else they got over? Jackie Young. Of course, Asia Wilson, and then here Kelsey Plum. And they got ballers all over the Aces, but my favorite ones are. I've been loving her since her college days. Jewel Lloyd, somebody that just torched my Chicago sky. Recently, as we just lost to the Seattle Storm, but Jewel Lloyd is, I want to say she the best guard, you know what I mean? But I just start thinking of all the guards right now in the W. It's a whole slew of them, but Jewel Lloyd is a walking bucket, and very scary. When she's on the court, I love her game. She's one of the main reasons why the Seattle Storm are a competitive team when they are competitive. So I love her. Jackie Young, another bucket. Love her for the Aces. But I believe the last time I seen Jackie play, she had like a 30 burger. When I forget against who, but she was just doing her thing. She's a baller. She's a bucket, man. Diana Taurasi, you gotta have DT, the statesman or stateswoman, respectfully. Um, and some people was really giving Diana Taurasi a hard time as far as her being on this team, saying that she should be replaced by Kahleah Clark. Excuse me. She should be replaced by Kahleah Clark, and I just don't agree with that at all. Of course, that you need DT's leadership. You need that veteran, that veteran presence. But on top of that, she's been here 4 or 5 times. She knows what it takes to get that gold medal. She's got a number of them on her resume, and you need somebody that everybody respects on the Team USA team, because of course you're accumulating some of the best players in the league. All of these young ladies on their team respectfully are the voice of reason. They're the voice that everyone else listens to. I believe Diana Taurasi is the only player in the league, or one of the few players in the league, that holds the the respect and the cachet that would be necessary to get a team like this the gold medal. In addition to her skill set and her experience, you just cannot have DT. And respectfully to Kahleah Clark, she's gonna have her time. She's gonna definitely grow. She may be the Diana Taurasi at one point, and when she gets older in her career. But right now, this is DT's time. Gonna have her on the roster. Chelsea Gray. A lot of people argue with me about her being the best combo guard. I think that Kahleah Clark is already the best combo guard. But until Kahleah Clark reaches her prime, Chelsea Gray is going to have to hold that title. She is a point guard on any given night, or point goddess, respectfully. On any given night, she can get you 7 to 10 assists, the facilitator for the team. The Aces definitely struggled a little bit without her being on the court, but they've been flowing like water since she's been back. So, Kahleah Copper, be honest, I didn't know much about Kahleah Copper, but I've been doing my research. I believe she plays on the Kinetic Sun. If I'm not tripping, stumbling, fumbling, or bumbling. She's from Philly. And let me see where she's from real quick. Sorry, y'all. Not see where she's from. Phoenix Mercury. She won a championship with my Chicago Sky. That's where I remember her from. I don't know why. So I'll be honest, when she was on our squad, I could not. That's back when we had Candace Parker, but I wasn't really following this guy as hard as I am right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm primarily following this guy because I'm on the Kahleah Clark wave. I've been watching CC since her collegiate days, but mainly because Angel Reese was drafted to my Chicago Sky. Makes it a little bit easier to keep up with the WNBA. And for that reason, because I don't think I would be this much invested if my Chicago Sky didn't land one of the super rookies. We did get Camila Cardoso as well. I would have been invested in her career, but Angel was the one I've been rocking with since LSU. LSU was my team as far as with Angel and Flage, and they had their squad over there. I was really rooting for them. So, but yeah, Kahleah Copper, she's a baller. She's a bucket, great defender, as well, and I love her on this team, man. I do. I definitely love her on the team, giving this team some more versatility and some defense. Brittney Griner, we all know Brittney's story. She, had some troubles overseas, but she's been able to return to the States, and she's been looking to get back to form. I seen her play one game. I can't recall where, but she didn't look like she was 100% back just yet. Still kind of finding her groove. I'm sure she's working hard, but shout out to BG. Definitely need her on this team. She's gonna probably be your starting center. So that's some easy rebounds. I could see her and Asia Wilson, of course. And they got Breanna Stewart as well. Speaking of Stewie, is gonna be my next one, the reigning MVP. I love everything about Stewie's game. It's just as far as I'm trying to think of who she reminds me of, but Stewie is just one of one. Of course, she comes from the Yukon. She's a Husky, just like I am. So I didn't even go to Yukon. Yukon is just my basketball college. I'm a captain. I'm fronting a little bit, but shout out to the Husky Nation. So definitely gotta have Stewie on there. She's bringing so much cachet, and of course she's also the reigning MVP. Alyssa Thomas, the walking triple double. I think that she's gonna be fantabulous on this team. Now, looking at the squad, you might have Kelsey runner one, Kelsey Plum, excuse me. You got a few people that can run on one on here. Uh, But I think that somebody that definitely is capable as well is Chelsea Gray, and she's going to add a diverse package to the Team USA women's basketball team. Again, she runs fast, she's strong. Alyssa Thomas is essentially the kind of basketball player. There's nothing she can't do, and when she's clicking, she's clicking. Again, strong, fast, brilliant, clutch, and I'm definitely happy to see her on the team. I won't kid y'all. I really didn't get on the Alyssa Thomas wave until last season because I feel like she was supposed to be the MVP. Respectfully, I love me some Stewie, but I thought that Alyssa Thomas, averaging a triple double, damn near, I think she was averaging a triple double. She was putting up triple doubles last year as well. She was a triple double machine, and so I definitely thought that she deserved it. But respectfully, last but not least, we're talking about my MVP, my favorite WNBA player right now, not named Angel Reese. We're talking about perhaps the GOAT. We all know me, Maya Moore is my GOAT. You also got Lisa Leslie, Cheryl Swoops, Candace Parker. That's the Mount Rushmore right there for sure. But Asia Wilson is in the mix, man. She is definitely in the mix of being the greatest WNBA player of all time. I think the one edge that she has over all of the other young ladies that come before her is her defensive approach, her defensive awareness, her defensive prowess. She's a two-time defensive player of the year, as well as a two-time champion, two-time MVP. So I think that Asia Wilson puts this team over the top. We probably would have took a loss or 2 or 3 if it wasn't for her. And the rest of the squad, because I love the rest of the squad, but everybody else on this squad is beatable. You know what I mean? I've seen all of these young ladies lose. Asia Wilson is the one person that I think won't. Let me say it like this: Asia Wilson is the one player that I'm expecting to not lose confidence at any point during this Olympic run. Primarily because of, like I said, her accomplishments, her cachet, her approach to the game. I mean, today she went 28-10 in the game. So, I just want that from Asia every day in the Olympic Games. Of course, we'll see how it goes. Do I think this team could get gold? Yeah, we've gotten gold for the last 5, 6 runs. Again, I mentioned that with Diana Taurasi. I know everybody around the waters are reeing up and getting better, and a lot of international talent is in the professional realms now, but it's still Team USA. We still got the best of the best. Um, and I think that this team is great enough to go get the gold once again and bring it home. Now, if it doesn't happen, it is what it is. Let's go send Caitlin Clark out there and get some logo threes. But at the same time, I do think this team is constructed just perfectly. Got just enough, balance, the right players on the team at all positions to make this team dominant like nothing we've seen before. Hopefully, the women's basketball team can go undefeated and really bring this trophy home. But that's all I got for y'all on this one. I am Tony the Savant. Please like this video, share this video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content on the channel. As well, hit the subscribe button. Join the fam if you haven't already. As I drop content daily, I go live daily. Still always busy on this platform. Last but not least, your thoughts matter. I definitely would love to hear what y'all think about the topics that we discuss. That's all I got for y'all on this one. I am Tony the Savant, your host. Peace.